There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. IDOS Interactive. And that is an upscaled version of Core. And you'll notice I'm playing the Steam version of this, but it's a little different, and I'll explain shortly. Some enormously upscaled AI, upscaled footage there. And I think we'll skip this. Right. This is Tomb Raider. But, it's not the DOS version of Tomb Raider. That's right. A random DOS game show where I'm not playing the DOS version. And the reason for that is because the DOS version just does not work. It just doesn't work with my machine. Like, I can play it, but I cannot record it. My recording software just refuses to work with it. So, what we're gonna do? I never played Tomb Raider before. I watched it, which sounds strange, but I used to go to my friend's house, and I would watch him play the game, and yeah, it was kind of fun. Just sort of watching him control Lara. In hindsight, he could have given me a go, you know, but it was his PlayStation, you know. So, instead of waffling on about ancient history, I'm gonna set a 20-minute timer, and we're gonna get going here. So, the first thing you have to do with Tomb Raider is it's like TIE Fighter. The first level isn't actually in the game. The first level is the tutorial at Lara's home. So we'll go there. And you hit enter twice in a sort of rolling menu system there. And yes, let's look at this lovely, lovely posh home in this ridiculously upscaled footage. I think somebody got really carried away there.
Welcome to my home. I'll take you on a guided tour.
So this is widescreen, as you probably notice, and the reason for this is I used a patch on the Steam version, and it's given us widescreen non-DOS version. I think this is a Windows version of Tomb Raider, with hacked-in widescreen support and various other bits and pieces, just to make life easier, because the DOS version is, well, it just doesn't run very well anymore. Anyway,
use the D-pad to go into the music room.
You'll see that she's talking automatically about controls. We're going to use the keyboard. I've a vague idea of the controls already, so we're using the arrow keys instead of the D-pad. So let's control Lara. As you can see, we sort of run around in 360 degrees. Let's head that way. Oh, a nice harp.
Okay, let's do some tumbling. Press the jump button.
The jump button. Was it
now
this one?
Press it again and quickly press one of the directions, and I'll jump that way.
Alright. Go that way. And go that way. And... oh, very nice. A backflip. I wish I could do that. Let's see that again. Yes, I would land on my neck and kill myself if I tried that. Can we go play the piano instead? Come on, Lara. Play the piano, Lara. Play the... no. What about the harp? Nope. Apparently she is no use for the harp. And that is definitely a wall. I thought that might be a secret entrance or something. It was not. It was a wall. So, we have an option to go out the window. I don't think that's going to work. No. Look at that beautiful skybox. So the problem with these early 3D games, you know, this is a product of the 90s.
The main hall.
Oh.
Sorry about the crates. I'm having some things put into storage and the delivery people haven't been yet.
Okay. So, nice suit of armor. And, yeah, the early 3D games, aside from their control systems and, you know, camera systems being, you know, very primitive, the graphics in particular are just very, very simple. And you'd think, oh, that's really good, simple graphics, but these ones in particular did not age well. And you can tell just from looking at it, and it's a very early...
And while still pressing forward, press action, and I'll vault up onto it.
Hold on. Is that the Ark of the Covenant? Lara, why do you have the Ark of the Ark of the Covenant is just stashed to the right of her front door? Is this a power move against poor old Indiana Jones, which she's clearly influenced by? Well, Jones, you were looking for this for all of your life? Well, I'll just stick it there, you know? So, we wander up to the crate and press the action button. Aha! And she pulls herself up. Okay. So, we'll just jump over here. So it's that wonderful combo of Control and Alt. So if your hand happens to slip on delete, it's game over. But if you go to the menu and hit the down button, you can rebind the controls, so it's not all bad. Okay, let's go here.
This used to be the ballroom, but I've converted it into my own personal gym. What do you think? Well, let's do some exercises.
You didn't give me a chance to respond, Lara. I've barely looked into it. It doesn't look like a ballroom anymore. Okay, let's go up here.
I don't actually run everywhere. When I want to be careful, I walk. Hold down the walk button and walk to the white line.
The walk button. Ah, ha, ha. Let's go to our controls. I don't know what the walk button is. Shift. So shift is our walk button. And then
with the walk button down, I won't fall off even if you try to make me.
Okay, let's try to make
it. Press and hold the look button. Then press in the direction you want to look.
Look button, you say? Okay, what's the look button? Pad 0. Never mind. Okay, we're on to number 2.
If a jump is too far for me, I can grab the ledge and save myself from a nasty fall. Walk to the edge with the white line until I won't go any further. Then press jump immediately, followed by forward, and while I'm in the air, press and hold the action button.
Wow, that's quite a lot to take in. So that did not work. Let's try that again, shall we? So which one am I meant to press? I'm very confused at the minute. Which one is jump? Right, Alt is jump. Yes, I've forgotten simple keyboard commands already. Again, Tomb Raider, it's a PlayStation game really. It was designed with PlayStation controls in mind. So if we walk up to the edge and then jump immediately and then hold it. Oh, she just swan dived into that. Are you okay, Lara? I think we may have reached an impasse here. Come on, James. I think we'll not bother with the walk. We'll just charge up and jump and then catch it. Oh, wait, that just worked. we just cleared that, but I think it's the whole jumping and catching thing.
If I do a running jump, I can make a jump like that. No, walk to the edge with the white line until I stop. Then let go of walk and tap backwards to give me a run up.
Okay.
Press forward and almost immediately press and hold the jump button.
Oh.
I won't actually jump until the last minute.
Yeah, there we go. There's that. So... Oh, that did not work. I know what happened there. I pressed Control instead of Alt. That was my mistake. So, it's a bad combination of old control... Oh, I didn't jump at all. It's a bad combination of old controls that are designed... like, this game is designed for controller, not for... Whoa! I mean, that worked, sort of. She jumped at the end. I held down Alt, I believe. We'll take it. It's okay.
Right, this is a really big one. So do a running jump exactly as before, except while I'm in the air, press and hold the action button to make me grab the ledge.
Oh, so that was the thing we were doing before. So it's a running jump, and then...
Nice.
Yes, we did it! Success! We may have failed all the other obstacles, but we got that one. And the suits of armour are in rapturous applause. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, suits of armour. Okay.
Try to vault up here.
Okay.
Press forward. I can't climb up because the gap is too small. But press
Oh.
right, and I'll shimmy sideways until there is room. Then press forward.
Ah. So, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy till the break of dawn, yeah? And then up she goes.
Tap backwards, and I'll jump off backwards.
Okay.
Immediately press and hold the action button.
Oh.
And I'll grab the ledge on the way down.
So it's like I'm doing something and then the game's like, oh, also while you're in mid-flight, and I'm like near the ground. Uh-oh. So tap backwards and control. Aha. And then she grabs on. Right, Lara, that's fine. That's fine, dear. You did that. You did that well. Also, you're seeing here what every teenage boy in the world would do. Abuse the camera to look at Lara, because that is the standard of entertainment that we had as young boys back in the mid to late 90s.
Let's go for a swim.
Yes, let's jump into that pillar.
The jump button and the directions move me around underwater.
Okay. So, jump in. Woo! Oh, that was seamless. Okay, and... Oh, right, Alt to move, and then, yes, you can move in a full 3D space. You've got your breath meter. Yeah, that works. So, swimming mechanics in general haven't really improved in the last 20-odd years.
Air. Just use forward and left and right to manoeuvre around on the surface.
Okay.
Press jump to dive down for another swim about, or go to the edge and press action to climb out.
Let's do it.
Right, now I'd better take off these wet clothes.
Okay. Oh, right, it goes to menu. Well, that must have been disappointing for a lot of people. Right, it's time to take off these clothes. And it's hit us out into game. So I can show you the menu briefly. You've got detail levels, and as you can see, we've got a full 1080. We've got sound levels, just basic volume control. Got your controls from before. Let's play, I guess. New game. And that is horrific upscaling again. Just because you can upscale something doesn't mean you should. My goodness. I wonder which one's Lara. Okay. So, we're in a cave. There may be Gru about. We're likely to get eaten. And she's got some guns, which is nice. We have that in common. Oh dear. That was a remark on my arms, not on anything to do with Lara. Okay, she's sort of drunkenly staggering because I'm controlling her. How do we shoot? Oh, space. Space and control. Okay. Well, I mean, we've more or less got it then. The control system. He says, with a great deal of trepidation, as he's undoubtedly going to kill himself here. Let's give it a go, I guess. I'm not very good at these Tomb Raider games. I don't think any sort of over-the-shoulder sort of... Oh, arrows! Look at those physics fly. So, there appear to be tracks leading away, and it's either animals or it's a really, really weird set of tires. Oh, we've just looked up there. I guess that's the game hinting to us. Maybe we should go up there. What do you think, game? What about over here? What's over here? You can tell the game's age just from how many flat sort of features there are of a cave. You know, it's very cubic almost. Right, well done. There we go, we managed eventually. We've already made it further than I thought we would. Okay, what's next? I see... Are those bats? Should we shoot the bats? Yes, is the answer. We should shoot the bats. And I don't see any ammo thing, so I'm guessing that these pistols are sort of the stock basic weapon. I'm going from memory here, but I think the dual wielding pistols are infinite ammo, and then everything else has an ammo limit. Right. What are we doing? That's the question. I should have watched a cutscene, you know? Somebody else rubbing off on me, making me skip cutscenes. I don't think you can get up there, Lara. I suspect that might be a bit far for you. Yes. The game does not like me trying to do that. Okay. To the left now. Alright. So... what now? It seems pretty barren, I must say. I was expecting, you know, like the opening of an Indiana Jones movie or something. And the atmosphere is nice, like the background music and stuff. If you call it music, it's more sort of atmosphere. Is very entertaining. You know, it sets a tone, and I could see, you know, people being very, very impressed with this. Okay, down here, I guess. I am fighting with the camera a bit, I have to say. Camera movement in general is very, very primitive. Oh, nice bit of sliding. Everybody go surfing. Surfing Lara Croft. So it's alt to jump, right? We can make that. Huh! Yes, yes we can. But what is down there? Is it a bottomless pit? Let's... oh, is this a bit we were at before? Yeah, I think we have to go down the pit. Let's go down the pit. Oh. Well, that worked. We didn't die a horrible death yet. But I get the feeling that we're going to. So... that's some bad clipping there on the door, as you can see through it. Look at that. Oh dear. Right. What's the use button? That's jump. Shift is walk. Let's go to our controls and be very, very confused. Action is control. Roll. I guess control for action, is it? Are we in the wrong spot? Can we not use that lever? Well, there we go. It was just a clipping thing. Alright, guns out. I don't trust this place. There were some bats over there. The camera seems to lock on to enemies. The game's very kind of forgiving in that respect, because I think people hadn't sort of used controllers in a full 3D environment very long. So the game was like, hey, I'll just lock on to anything and everything to help. And that's understandable. Okay, I think everything's dead here. That looks like some impassable bamboo. Some beautifully textured impassable bamboo. So I guess we have to go up here. And I've noticed it's not very maze-like. The levels are quite linear, which aids me. Hold on to it. Do I have to... there we are. I got there eventually. Right. We haven't been here before, have we? Yeah. Winding... oh, I've got an email apparently. Isn't that exciting? I never get emails except when I'm recording. It's only when I'm recording, so maybe I should just record all the time, and then that... oh, we've got like bridge-like structures here. And are those steps? Can we just go over them? Looks like it. Okay. She is a bit like controlling a tank. That didn't sound... that's a wolf. Oh dear. Well, I can't see them, but I shot them, so... interesting. So they couldn't get up to me, but I could shoot them. Seems a bit unfair, those poor wolves. So is it a case of if I messed up on the bridges that they would eat me? Well, we haven't messed up on the bridges yet, so that's good. Yeah, it was just an email from my bank apparently. Exciting times. Let's see. Head over here. Again, I can see how this would have been breathtaking for its time. I mean, I was there, sort of. You know, I watched. I didn't play myself. There she is. Right. We've made it out here. But I think I'm going to keep my guns up just in case. And go around here. Hey, this looks like some sort of weird jumping puzzle. Can we make this? I think we can make it. Huh! Ho, 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 ho. Did you see that boy down there? Hey, I think we did it. I think we took him out. Well, she's not auto-aiming on him anymore, so that's a good sign. Okay. Down here, I guess. Nowhere else to go. What? Why the change in music? That's not promising. Oh! And that's it. That's my timer gone. Well, that was entertaining. And that music is exceedingly loud. Somebody has not mixed that right. Okay. So that was Tomb Raider. And I guess I should give my thoughts now. Let's quit out to the main menu, shall we? So, Tomb Raider. Obviously I used a patch for that, and it improved things markedly. The control scheme in general, very dated. Graphics wise, you know, it's that early 3D. It's not great, but Lara Croft herself, very well voiced, interesting personality. The levels, the two I played, were relatively interesting. And I think most people who enjoy those kind of over-the-shoulder, third-person... Oh, I've just exited out of it, apparently. Yeah, anybody who enjoys that over-the-shoulder, third-person kind of stuff, yeah, that's worth a look. So, yeah, that was entertaining. And if you want to watch me play actual DOS games rather than, you know, massively edited versions, then check out my other videos. They're almost all DOSBox. And if you like, subscribe. Cheerio.